And I hope you guys have enjoyed listening along and can tell me just how wrong I am. What do you think they're going to do? Hello everybody, Glass Half Dead here, and today I wanted to talk about the future of Kill Team and what I think is going to come out next. Now, I'm not exactly hot on the news for Kill Team. I'm not too fussed about the latest thing that's come out. So you have all already seen Rogue Trader expansion. Not on this channel though. When flicking through here, we see these guys, the Euclidean Guard, I think? I can't remember. They're nice, they're fine. And then we see these guys, and when you first see these guys, you might think, oh, Nurgle, okay. Now, I don't know about you guys, personally, I'm getting a little bit bored of Nurgle. You know, 2 years ago we had Khorne. Khorne was the thing. That was fine. Then it's Nurgle, it's a nice change of pace. It was like, yeah, okay, cool, Nurgle. Hey, they don't look very nice. Nice, cool. I'm ready for the next Chaos God, if I'm honest with you guys. But anyway, I saw these guys, and because I'm currently into the Drukhari, I've got to be honest, I saw them and I thought, you know what? Those are 40mm bases. If we put a few Talos Pain Engine bits on them, those are some awesome new grotesque models, right? Absolutely perfect for Drukhari there. Okay. But that got me thinking about the future of Kill Team. So we know what's happening with Kill Team up until the end of September. We're getting Rogue Trader. Cool. Then we know that October is all orcs all the time. So we probably won't get anything for Kill Team in that month. But what's after that? Well, if we come back over to the Kill Team Faction Focus Index, that might give us a little bit of an idea. Now, this isn't anything new, and I'm certainly not the person that noticed this in the first place. However, so far, all of the factions that have been released in the order that the Faction Focus Index before Kill Team was originally released, when they were doing the previews of the different factions, has them set out in. So our core set had Adeptus Mechanicus and Genestealer Cults. So we know all about them. And of course they came with the Imperialis Ruins. The new, awesome, sexy looking Imperialis Ruins. Next up we had the Adeptus Astartes and the Orcs. Bit of a mixed bag here. So the Adeptus Astartes had one of the galvanic vents, I think. Not galvanic, that's the wrong word, but one of the magna vents, I think, for the Sectum Mechanicus. And the Orcs had the galvanic servo hauler for the Sectum Unitorum. And they released alongside both of those, Sectum Mechanicus and Sectum Unitorum. Next up, we had the Astra Militarum and the Tyranids. They both came with the same bit of terrain kit, which was the Armoured Munitorum crates. Then, just now, last weekend, we've had Drukhari and Deathwatch. We all know that they released alongside the Deathworld Jungle, and they both had a different aspect of the Deathworld Jungle kit. The Drukhari having the Eldritch Ruins, and the Deathwatch having the Venom Gorse. So from that, an educated guess would be that Harlequins and Tau are the next up. Now, if GW keeps up with their ideas of releasing a kill zone alongside everything, and some vaguely themed terrain, what do we think we're going to get? Well, the Tau are an easy one, because they have their own terrain. The gun rig, the shield line, or the drone port, right? That's an easy one, just chuck a drone port in there. And a Pathfinder's kit, right? Easy. However, what does that leave the Harlequins with? I mean, the Harlequins, fluff-wise, can do anything, because they're always there in all these stories at the moment. They'll kind of pop in, laugh a bit, sing a shitty song, and the Black Library authors should really not be writing songs and poetry and crap. They don't seem to do it brilliantly, and then they run away. So Harlequins messing with Tau could make sense. So maybe our kill zone for that particular release is actually going to be heavily Tau themed, and we get a drone port in both the Harlequins and the Tau, and then it's going to release alongside some sort of Guevar colony. Guevar, is that right? I believe that's the Tau word for human, but it doesn't sound right. And of course the kill zone in there will then have a shield line, a gun rig, and a drone port. Now that seems a bit of a long shot, but I don't know what they're going to do. Because honestly, they're running out of things they can do. Like, GW doesn't have that much terrain if they are going to try and theme each kill zone along with the faction they're releasing for and all that stuff. But anyway, that's my official guess. It's going to be Tau based because they have the Tau scenery to work with. And to be honest, I would actually quite like to see how they're going to mix Harlequins and Tau. Sounds cool. Then we're going to get Necrons and Chaos. Heretic Astartes. This is a bit of a tough one, so I was looking through all of GW's terrain, right? Trying to think, what are they going to do? And after having looked through everything, I'll be honest, I'm at a bit of a loss. There's not much. But I think they're going to go old school, and they're going to give one of them the Shrine of the Aquila. That's probably going to go to the Chaos. And they're going to give the other one the Riser Pattern Ruins. Those are super unexciting kits for what we have now. But I don't know what else they're going to do, you know? And it's going to be sector whatever. Who knows? It may be based on this Realm of Battle board, the Moonbase Claisus. So that might be the theme of it. Who knows? Who knows? Again, as you can tell, I'm struggling because Chaos and Necrons have nothing to do with each other, really. I mean, they could, like they can, fluff-wise, you can mesh the two quite nicely. The Necrons, not really big fans of Chaos, because Necrons want to rule over everything, generally, and Chaos kind of wants to kill anything that they can rule over, namely. And Chaos, well, I don't know why they're there with Necrons. It's a bit of an odd pairing, is what I'm saying. But this leads us to Eldar Death Guard. Now, here we have I think the Death Guard is an easy one, right? Because they have this, a Feculent Narmor, right? That is, you know, there you go. That is very specifically Nurgle terrain. I can't see them not using that for the Death Guard. But then, what are they going to give the Eldar? Well, I actually think they're going to double up and they're going to give them more Eldritch Ruins. Because there's nothing else to give them. Yeah, I think we're going to get some sort of twisted Garden of Nurgle or Nurgle Ruins kind of kit for them. And I think that'd be quite cool, actually. That'd be quite cool and thematic for both the Eldar and Nurgle. And that finally brings us to Grey Knights, Thousand Suns. What are they going to get? I've got no bloody idea, guys. I mean, they should be getting some sort of Eldritch Ruins, because that's psychic based, and certainly in the Death Zone jungle, there was, for the Eldritch Ruins, a card that actually lets Psykers within 1 inch roll an extra d6, I think, something like that. So, you know, there's precedent set there, and it has the word Eldritch, which is nice. That's it, really. I mean, nothing else here really jumps out as being Psyker based. You know? Maybe Honoured Imperium? Like, that's a thing. Oh, yes, the Wall of Martyrs. They could go Wall of Martyrs. Maybe one of them gets a defense line and one gets the bunker. Maybe they kind of do a sort of, these two armies are meeting and fighting in the middle. Something like that. Yeah, I'm I'm grasping at straws on this one, guys. And trust me, I know. The alternative, of course, is that they actually stop what they've been doing. They don't release a kill zone for every single pairing that they put out for the next 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, do we really need, what's that going to be, 7 kill zones? Oh, well, plus the first one, 8 kill zones. That is a nice round number, though. I personally don't feel we do. I feel we're okay with just a few, and don't forget we're getting Rogue Trader as well, so that's another one, that's 9. Tough one is what I'd say there, guys. I'm not sure. I mean, you know, the more the better. Great, good, keep going. But actually, I don't want the game to be oversaturated, and I don't want power creep to come in. And I really hope that they don't screw it up, basically. I want them to maintain a balanced game that they're going to support, and I'm not going to have to buy a new kill team every 2 weeks because they've released a new kill zone that actually is vastly superior to everything else. The other option that they may take, and this seems, so if they do that, if they stop releasing new kill zones, what they might do potentially is fill out the previous kill zones with new terrain in these armies. So, for example, the Adeptus Astartes kit came with the Alchemite stack, right? Now that's the Sector Mechanicus Alchemite stack for £30. Well, you know what? Maybe they will say, okay, cool, Necrons, you're getting the Ferrotonic Furnace. There you go. And Chaos, you're getting the Promethean Forge, and etc, etc. And then they need to fill out the earlier ones. So Eldar, you're getting the Imperial Ruins. You know, that kind of thing. I could see that as being a bit more likely, because unless they're going to release new terrain, I don't think they have enough to keep up the theme of what they've been doing so far. So that's my actual guess. I think that they're going to start backfilling from the different terrain sets and kits, so that by the end of all of the releases, you will effectively, if you have bought all of the kill teams, have one piece of everything. Apart, of course, from those armoured Munitorum Munitorum armoured containers, even. Because there's already 2 of those. So, yeah. Anyway, this has just been a little me considering the future of Kill Team, where it's going. And I hope you guys have enjoyed listening along and can tell me just how wrong I am. What do you think they're going to do? Because I'm guessing I don't know anything. Is there something I've missed? Do you think they are actually going to go over to Age of Sigmar terrain? Because you know what? That's not as crazy as it may sound. If we go to scenery, yeah. Obviously, thematically, very different from what we have for 40k. But these realm gates look like perfect Psyker-based scenery. Put one of each in Grey Knights and Thousand Suns. I actually wouldn't mind that at all. What about this here? Chaos Dreadhold. If only they were releasing Chaos. Eh? Right? And you know what? If they release the Gloomtide Shipwreck and the Ophidian Archway, I'll buy those, because I think those are great pieces of scenery. Like, have you seen this in person? This is such a beautiful and intricate piece of scenery. Honestly, I don't know why I don't have it. I should have bought it just to have it. It's a really lovely piece. But something tells me they won't do that. I think that's a step they're not going to take, just because, you know, they do like to keep the 2 timelines very separate, which is a bit of a shame in this particular instance, I feel. But there we go. So guys, what do you think they're going to do? Let me know. Has there been anything that I've completely overlooked? Almost certainly. And yeah, let me know. Hope this has been vaguely interesting. Have a good one, guys. Glass Half Dead, signing out.